Thank you for joining me for this 20-minute practice. I don't really need any props today, so just take a moment to find yourself in a comfortable seated position. You can be cross-legged, kneeling. You can grab a bolster or some blankets or a pillow to sit on, just to lift your hips slightly if that feels a bit more comfortable for you. And we'll bring the hands to rest either on the knees or on the lap. Just take a moment to settle in. Today's practice is going to be focused around the head and the neck and the shoulders. A kind of problem area for a lot of people, I would say. Maybe it's a bit of a first world problem. I often find as well in cold weather, which we're in at the moment, it's time of filming, kind of tense up a lot, kind of huddle ourselves into really small balls so that we can warm up, which obviously helps with warming, but at the same time it creates all this tension kind of here. It's not great. So today's practice is going to be focusing on creating space here. So opening up through the collarbone, through the heart space, through the chest. Finding length in the neck, the shoulders. Just creating a bit of movement, a bit of fluidity here. So once you're settled, we will begin. So perhaps just taking a deep inhale in, and a big exhale out. We'll close down the eyes, we'll soften the gaze. Shoulders gently roll back and down as we find length in the spine. The back of the neck is long, so we find this almost gentle tuck of the chin in towards the chest. Ever so slightly, like we're giving ourselves a really baby double chin. But we automatically find this extension through the back of the neck. Just starting to notice your breath. Starting to notice the rise of the inhale, the expansiveness, and the softness and the release of the exhale. The sense of grounding and rooting with each exhale. Allowing our bodies to soften. Starting to bring some awareness in towards our bodies. So noticing how we're feeling today. Whether we're holding any tension, whether we're experiencing any tightness or pain, whether that's physically, maybe that's mentally or spiritually or energetically. But allowing the inhale to be directed to these spaces. Almost envisioning that the inhale is filling these spaces, filling them with energy, with love, with breath, with whatever you feel like you need. And the exhale, it releases. So perhaps we soften a bit further, seeing if we can soften these spaces. Perhaps we almost envision the tension or tightness kind of seeping out of the body as the exhale takes it away. one deep breath all together. So breathing in through the nose. And then exhaling through the mouth. Beautiful. Now as we exhale, dropping the chin towards the chest. Still staying tall in the spine, but the head hangs heavy. Find this opening through the back of the neck. As you inhale, we'll start to draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. Taking a beautiful opening through the neck. And then exhale, the chin semi-circles or half moves over to the other side. Exhale, dropping it down, semi-circle, half moves to the other side. We'll take a few rounds here with your own breath. And just gently rolling through the neck. So you can either, well, there's many ways you could do this, but you could follow the breath so the inhale rises up, and the exhale draws the chin towards the chest. And then the inhale takes us to the other side. Or maybe you move a bit more fluidly, kind of just listening to the motions of the body. Or maybe you invite yourself to stay a little longer on each side, feeling into the pose, into the stretch. Maybe noticing how it feels if you drop your chin towards your chest. Or the chin towards the shoulder. Noticing how it feels different. Maybe if you open the chin up and we gaze up towards the ceiling, how does that feel? Having an explore, a play. Perhaps maybe we start to draw some circles with the head. So we allow the head to roll back. Only if this feels comfortable for you in the neck. And take 2 more breaths wherever or whatever we're doing. And then we'll guide the head back, coming back to a neutral position. Take a big inhale to squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, rolling the back open through the chest, shoulder blades draw back towards each other. Inhale to squeeze the shoulders up. Exhaling back. Taking a few more rounds here. Your own breath, rolling through the shoulders. And then we'll switch the directions, the shoulders squeeze up. Exhale, roll forward. This time as the shoulders roll forward, the shoulder blades spread away from each other, opening through the back of the heart. And then softening the shoulders back, finding that neutral position. As we inhale, take the arms out wide. Reaching the fingertips away from each other, almost as if you're either kind of pushing something away. So maybe we press the palms towards the walls, pushing the wall away, the opening through the sides, the arms, the chest, the collarbone. Beautiful. One more breath here. And then we'll turn the palms up to face the ceiling. As we inhale, rising the hands, and the palms meet overhead, clasping fingertips. As we then press the palms up towards the ceiling, draw the elbows back towards the ears. We find this opening. As we exhale, pressing the palms forward, spread the shoulder blades, draw the chin in towards the chest, draw the navel in. Inhale to sweep the palms back up. Exhaling it forward. Couple more rounds with your own breath. Inhale, you rise. Exhaling it forward. Beautiful. Gently releasing the hands forward as you exhale. Pressing the palms, really draw the navel in. Pressing the palms. Spread, spread, spread your shoulders. Inhale, sweeping it up. Press the palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. Casting the hands behind the back. As you inhale to pull the hands down. Open through the chest. Shoulder blades squeeze towards each other. Perhaps taking a few more head and neck rolls here. If you feel cold. Beautiful. Gently releasing the hands. Sweep the fingertips round the sides, coming forward. Pressing the palms into the earth, fun lengthening the spine, maybe a little wriggle. And then exhale, bow it down. Head and neck relax down. Maybe we stay on the palms, maybe the forearms come down, maybe we find somewhere in the middle. Allowing the spine to soften, the head and neck to release. As you inhale, lift the head and the chest. Creeping the fingertips over towards the right, so we're almost bowing over that right thigh, the right knee. Final length as we inhale. And then exhale, we bow down. So this time we're lengthening through that left side of the body. Maybe see if you can creep your left fingertips a little bit further forward. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the hand on the chest. Sweep the fingertips over towards the left side. Final length. Exhale, back down. Creeping the right fingertips a little bit further forward if you can. Inhale, lift the head and the chest. Drawing the fingertips in towards the body. The left hand finds the earth beside the left leg. As we inhale, we'll sweep the right arm up. Staying anchored through both sit bones as we find length and space on the inhale. Exhale, extending it over. Beautiful. Inhale, rising up. Right hand finds the earth as we lift the left. Again, thinking about creating space, finding length. We want to create space in the ribcage, through the torso, so instead of kind of just dumping down, thinking about lifting up. Left sit bone anchors towards the earth. Beautiful. Inhale, we rise, both hands reach up towards the sky. Take a big stretch, almost as if you've just woken up in the morning. Maybe you have. And exhale, hands come forward as we roll over the shins, coming to find ourselves in tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, spreading the fingertips wide on the ground. So you inhale, the belly drops, chest reaches forward, tailbone lifts up. Exhale, press the hands and the feet into the earth, curve the spine away, draw the chin towards the chest, letting the head hang heavy. Inhale to pull it forward. Exhaling it back. Taking a few more rounds with your own breath. Maybe we start to find a bit more explorative movement, rolling through the hips, sending the hips back, maybe lowering one elbow down the other. Rolling through the spine. And then as you next exhale, send the hips back towards the heels, reach the fingertips forward and bow the body down, coming into a child's pose. So the knees can come out a bit wider if that's more comfortable for you. Fingertips reach forward and the forehead comes towards the earth. Maybe we take some gentle sways in the hips. Maybe rolling the forehead on the earth. Massaging the third eye. Breathing into the lower back here, allowing it to soften with each breath. Allow the hips to soften. As you next inhale, we'll lift the head and the chest. And come to find a kneeling pose, but we'll drag the fingertips on the earth. This is for pulling them through sand or through water as we find our way kneeling. Head and neck rise. So if you have tender or sore knees, you can bring a blanket or a pillow kind of underneath your bum, kind of somewhere here, which can help kind of alleviate any tension. We'll come to find kneeling. Hands come to the thighs, roll the shoulders back, open through the heart space. Take a moment here. We're drawing the navel slightly in, so we're finding length in the spine. As you inhale, opening out to the heart space. Draw the shoulders back. Draw these shoulder blades towards each other. As we exhale, we'll curve and ripple the spine as we reach the elbows forward. Chin draws towards chest, navel in towards spine. Inhale to open it back up. Exhaling it forward. Taking a few more rounds of your own breath, really finding this sense of expansiveness, the sense of opening. Beautiful inhale, opening, spreading your wings over through the heart space, the collarbone, and exhale. We'll take one more of each. Beautiful, and then we rise, and kind of coming through center. So we bring the hands down the sides, right hand comes to the earth. We'll take another side bend here, just for a moment. Right hand, left hand finds the earth, right hand rises. Beautiful, rising it up. Sweeping, kind of almost pushing the palms forward as we make our way back to a tabletop. Inhale to drop the belly, guide the heart forward. Exhale, push the back of the heart up, draw the chin in, let the head hang heavy. This time as we inhale, guide the hips down. So we'll start to drop the hips towards the earth. Chin stays tucked until the very last minute, and then we rise and find ourselves in cobra. Trickling our way all the way down to the earth, coming to lie on our bellies. So we'll rise straight up into Sphinx. So elbows underneath shoulders, press the palms together. Find length in the spine. Pressing the tops of the feet into the earth, pressing the hips into the earth. Taking some gentle dips from side to side. Almost like we're kind of trying to gaze behind us. Well, actually, you probably can't. So gazing towards your right foot. Circling it round towards the left. Beautiful. Releasing it down. Pressing the palms into the earth as we ripple our way back up. Tabletop. Pressing the left hand into the earth, this time we'll reach the right arm up, opening it through the heart space. Exhale, drawing the right arm down underneath the left, so we come to thread the needle. Bringing the right side of the face to the earth. The left hand can stay where it is for support as the elbow rises up. Or we can maybe wrap that left arm around Maybe it comes to rest on our sacrum. Maybe it finds the right thigh. We come to find ourselves in a little twist. Breathing deeply here. One more breath. Unraveling the left hand is bringing it back to the earth. As we press it into the ground, rising with that inhale, right arms to glutes up. Exhale, releasing the right hand to grip, tabletop. Take a little wriggle to realign. And then pressing the right hand energy in as you got the left. Opening it up. Exhale, sweeping it down. Threading the needle. So you have the right hand can stay where it is. Bring the elbow up. Maybe it wraps around. Drawing the right shoulder back, opening and finding that twist. Beautiful. One more breath here. Unraveling the right arm as it finds the earth. Inhale to lift, sweep the left arm up. And exhale, hand comes down, finds the earth, tabletop. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees on an exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs, giving the head a shake, giving the hips a twist. Letting the head come heavy. And I'm finding your breath here. So the sit bones are up high, knees can be soft and bent. Head is relaxing down. And as the next inhale, looking forward, taking baby steps towards the front of the mat. Pressing the palms and pressing the soles of the feet, into the air. Big bend for your knees. And the feet can be hip distance apart here. Maybe even a bit wider. As we really go through the knees. Hanging it down, ragdoll forward fold. Clutching opposite arm with opposite elbow. Perhaps swaying from side to side. Pedaling the legs a little bit more. That's even pulsing the upper body. And then we'll release the elbows and bring the hands behind the back of the head, clasping the fingertips, and then the thumbs run down the back of the neck. So you can allow the hands to kind of pull the head down, finding the thumb. Maybe we even give ourselves a little neck massage with the thumbs. Inhale, slowly unraveling up the spine, making our way to front standing. Chin stays tucked until the very last minute. As we sweep the arms out wide, open through the heart space, rise the arms up. Urdhva extended mountain pose, take a full body stretch. And then exhale, the hands come down through prayer, bring them into the heart space. Shoulders are back and down. Grounding down through the soles of the feet, so all four corners pressing towards the earth. Navel draws slightly in, we find this length in the spine as the tailbone draws down. As you inhale, we'll take the arms out wide, sweeping them up overhead. And then from here, we'll bring the right hand to the right ear. And then as we exhale, we'll open it out so the left arm extends. And we're still staying rooted in our legs. The knees can be slightly soft, tailbone draws down, but the right hand comes to the left ear. And exhale, we open it up. So allow the hand to, we're not pulling the head, but kind of just gives us that extra little helping hand. So you reach through the fingertips. And then we can start to explore how it feels when we move our arm, slightly rotating it one way and the other. Beautiful. One more breath in. And then we'll guide the right hand towards the right ear as we gently guide the head back up. Take a moment to kind of realign the neck a little bit. And then we'll bring the left hand to the left ear as we exhale gently over. Left hand to the right ear. I'll get my lesson rights today. Opening up through the right arm. Fingertips reach out. Inhale to flatten. Exhale to let the head hang. And again, we start to explore movement through the right arm. Beautiful. One more breath here. And the left hand finds the left ear. Guides the head back up through center. Hands hang down the sides of the body. Take a little realign. Grounding down, stay rooted, stay strong. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms back up high, Vinyasa. Exhale to hinge forward from the hips, finding our way to a forward fold. Knees are soft, head hangs. Inhale to lift the head and the chest, hands slide to the shins as we lengthen through the back. Gazing down towards the earth. Exhale to fold. Inhale to flat back or long spine. Exhale, hands down to the ground, stepping back, straight to a downward facing dog. Exhale, drop the knees. Tabletop. As we exhale, again, we'll drop the hips towards the earth, open through the heart space, finding that cobra. Exhaling it down to the earth. All the way down, wriggling through the hips a little, loosening up through that spine. And from here, we're just going to roll straight onto the back. Hugging the knees in towards the chest. Take a little roll. And the knees over to the right side. Extend the left arm out, coming into a gentle twist. So you can gaze over to the left side, get a bit of extension through the neck. The right hand can rest on the thigh. Inhale, guiding the knees back in, wriggling through the spine. And then exhale, dropping the knees over to the left. Extend the right one up. Gazing over towards the right. And gently guiding the knees back through center. Realigning the spine slightly. Rocking one way. Taking some kind of final little wriggles and find Shavasana, so our final resting place, or final pose, resting pose. Bringing the legs down. Maybe the soles of the feet touch the earth. Maybe the legs are straight. Arms come down the sides of the body. Gently draw the shoulder blades in, so we rest on the shoulder blades here. Lengthen through the neck. Maybe take some gentle rolls side to side. And come as you find a comfortable place. Connecting back to your breath. Connecting back to the rise and expansion of the inhale. And the grounding and the release of the exhale. Allowing the breath to soften, release. Allow the body to soften. To either stay here for a bit longer if you wish, but otherwise we can start to invite some awareness back in. So perhaps deepening the breath, moving the toes and the fingers, circling the wrists, the ankles, gently rolling the head from side to side. Maybe taking a full body stretch, almost as if you've just woken up. Reaching the arms overhead all the way from the fingertips down to the toes. And the knees hug in. So we roll over to whichever side calls to us today, and just resting here for a moment with the eyes closed. And when you're ready, make your way up to find a comfortable seated position, cross-legged, kneeling. Finding that in the spine, taking a moment and come back to the breath. So take the arms out wide, reaching them up overhead as the palms meet. And exhaling them down through the center, bring them into prayer in the heart space. Join the thumbs to the space in between the eyebrows. Bowing the head down. Bowing in gratitude for our bodies, this practice. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today.